fucking and put some Vicks Vapor Rub.
Oh, Vicks Vapor
Well,
Rub.
make sure he doesn't jerk off with
Better
it.
than Robitussin to cure everything.
But you know what though? I tell you something that's wild. Yeah, you got any one of you guys ever had a girl put the Hall's cough drops in her mouth?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, sure.
Man, that's the greatest shit ever.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
It's like ice cubes.
Oh
Or better.
man, and on Altoids.
Altoids. Yeah.
Oh shit, motherfucker.
What do you have them dudes put in the mouths? What are you talking about?
No.
Yeah. Suck your dick.
It's recording, so I got nothing to say.
No dudes. That gay shit, motherfucker.
Just try to get them out all the way out.
Here he is.
That's
One
too
day,
yeah.
one day.
That moisture shit. I don't play that shit, man. Like, I
Soon he
joke.
could be a trisexual. He'll try anything.
No, none of that. No plans with a man. It's the ladies.
So hey
Nowadays.
everybody, I know you follow me on Facebook. I have a lot of fans out there, basically my mom and my cousins. But they were asking me about the trip. We kind of talked about it earlier. But yeah, man, I know a few of these guys have been overseas. But everybody should go. Is it like the greatest thing ever in the world? Not really. I'm not sure what the greatest thing in the world is yet. But it's definitely something everybody should do and check out. What's going to do for me personally is help me be more patient with foreigners that come here that I wait on. You know, the language barrier thing, that's a real deal. Like in Madrid, very few people spoke English. You know, and whenever I did run into people who spoke English, it helped out a lot. And it makes me want to learn Spanish, really, because you just wonder like how many cool people out there that if you could actually communicate with, you'd open up your circle.
Open up your horizons. A
Yeah.
little bit.
Now, obviously, then I get to London, and everybody speaks English, but I can't understand what the fuck they're saying.
Yeah, they're speaking English, but they're not speaking English.
No,
Yeah.
they're speaking English. They don't speak American.
It's a whole another situation. Now, in Rome, everybody spoke English. That was not an issue, except for when we got out of Rome. We got to Venice. You know, it was no communication, but this will get you through a lot of situations. You know, like yes, please, thank you. It's just that's pretty universal, I think, body language. I'll tell you a funny story. We were in Naples and we got out and we went to. First of all, Naples is a shithole dump. I didn't realize that. I was unaware. I didn't know. You think
sucks.
it's nice, right? Been to Naples, Florida. Naples, Florida is great. Get off the plane. That was the most stabbiest place I was at.
It was steady.
So we were catching the train. We had like an hour there, and we were catching the train to Pompeii. But we were like, fuck this. We're not waiting an hour. We're just going to catch the next train, like ASAP. Like, fuck it. But there's like this guy selling pizza, a little pizza stand. We walk over, and the guy can't speak any English. And that's fine, because I just pointed at the two pizzas, pizza. And there's like this rice ball thing, right? And I got a Peroni and a bottle of water. €6.
Could you tell the difference between the
fuck you.
Peroni and the water?
The Peroni's pretty good, man. That's like the Budweiser of Italy. Anyway, so the guy puts a pizza in the oven, and to warm it up, puts it in the microwave, right? So let's get your rice ball. I get my piece of pizza. He forgets the piece of pizza in the microwave. I can tell he did, right? I go sit down. I'm thinking like he'll get it. He doesn't. I go back up to him. I'm like, hey, I think you forgot the pizza. And he's like, I don't speak English, you know? So then like an idiot, I go, you may have forgotten the pizza. Like, you don't understand that. You know what I mean? So I showed him the receipt, and the receipt, he's like starting to talk about the receipt, and I said, you know what, fuck it. Let me get another piece of pizza. Because at this point in time, like, I don't give a fuck. I'll buy another piece of pizza. He gets the pizza, he goes to put it in the microwave, there's a piece of pizza, and then he realizes that all of a sudden it's like, I'm sorry, pardon me, and I'm just like, no, dude, like, it's totally cool. I don't really give a fuck. I just want a piece of pizza. And it was just kind of cool. We totally communicated and had this whole thing, and we didn't even know what each other was saying. And the funny, that was the best piece of pizza I had in Europe. I mean, in fucking Italy, off this little dude.
It's completely different
And it was
over
a buck.
there.
Yeah, it's like cheesy bread over there.
Yeah,
dude.
it is. It's just
It's
bread,
not very much
sauce,
tomato sauce.
garlic.
We have
yeah.
perfected the pizza. Americans have perfected the pizza.
Especially New York.
perfected
Fuck
everything.
Chicago.
Yeah, it's damn right.
America, man.
And
So how was
Affecting
Pompeii?
everything. Pizza, racism.
Pompeii was
America's
cool.
got it all.
Pompeii is just, it's so cool to see how old that stuff is and to see what it is. And it's a little beach style. It's right on the water. So that was neat. We went to this place.
I like the dancing video in the ruins. That was fabulous.
Yeah. Where I
That
did
was
that
awesome.
because you guys, I was doing that from the movie The Rocker. There's the band called Vesuvius, and they did that Pompeii night thing. And that's what I was trying to.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was a little different. I was like, because I looked and I got the video at like 4 in the morning. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with Nick?
No, that's the other thing that was kind of neat.
Come on, that's a whole
is,
other show.
That's the farthest east I've ever been, so it was kind of neat with the time change thing. I mean, so I was 9 hours ahead of you guys, but only 6 hours ahead of like New York and the East Coast. Everybody's real nice. Though. Everybody's acting like people aren't mean to us because we're Americans. I think everybody's really polite to me and Melissa. I didn't have any issues with people judging us because we were Americans. They're really good at hiding
We
it.
probably judge you more than they do.
Yeah, exactly. Like maybe they hid it from me, but it really wasn't an issue. And everybody talks about like, we got worried about pickpockets, go about pickpockets, dude. It's not an issue. It really isn't. I'm sure they exist over there. I guess like they exist here in Vegas.
They exist everywhere.
There wasn't anybody trying to get them in my pockets or nothing like that. But I'm not gonna lie, it may have been because of recent events going on. Like when you went down on they call it the metro, it's subway. They had army guys down there with machine guns.
No, that's the cops in general in Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like everywhere you went, there was guys hanging out with machine guns. So like no one's gonna pull some stupid shit over there. I think it's kind of good in a way. I'd rather have army guys with guns
The police.
than police with guns.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because the army, I think, like understand that they're actually here to, to protect our country.
Well, if you
as opposed to
got cops running around with machine guns, you ain't gonna do anything.
in London, the cops don't have guns. The cops are
Shit,
walking
he
around
probably
fucking.
do.
No, there's two. It seems like there's two different types of cops. Some of them have fully automatic fucking machine guns hanging out by the palace, but we had cops passing out flyers, like telling us about community events and shit. They're not strapped, but maybe they need to be.
Wait a minute, you mean there's actually places with helpful cops?
No, it's wild, dude. Like in London, like
I don't
they don't
believe
give tickets for crosswalking. I mean for jaywalking and stuff. There's just like suggestions. Like the cops don't fuck with you. The cops don't know they're like up your ass.
Well, because they know they have other things that are more
Yeah,
important.
that's what I'm getting at. Yeah, it's wild. Like even the street lights and shit is more of a suggestion in Europe than like actual thing.
Oh, they drive like fucking maniacs.
They do,
in
they
Italy.
do.
Oh my god.
dude.
You take your life in your own hands.
Oh,
just
driving in
walking
Italy's
around.
crazy. The lanes are
Just
like
walking
a
in
third
Italy
closer.
because they drive. You're walking on roads. They're fucking roads,
Yeah.
but people just walk out in the middle of them and the car just comes down.
I remember when I was in Italy, or in southern Italy, and we're driving kind of like up this mountain. There's no barriers across the ledge, and you could literally feel the back tire over the ledge. And I'm like, I could never drive here. I would die.
And you don't see like F-150s over there. They just don't.
No,
have
they all
trucks.
drive. That's why they
Yeah.
drive little bitty cars.
And little scooters. And
Like,
scooters.
yeah,
also.
scooters,
That's
yeah.
because
If I-
the roads were
next
invented
year-
before
Yeah.
cars
If I go
were,
back,
so-
I'm gonna rent a scooter for the week and just cruise around.
Oh, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, but our roads were mostly invented after cars.
Yeah, I get you because it's old.
That's
I'm with
why,
you on
yeah,
that.
that's why our roads are the size they are, and that's why
You
they're
go to Germany.
Yeah, you're right. They had the two buildings, and that's it.
Well,
ridiculous.
The Autobahn is different. It was built by the Nazis to move troops, so it was built for
Is that true?
transport.
All right,
Yeah.
for everybody here. Next vacation, if you had a choice, anywhere you've never been, where would it go? And we'll say overseas.
Cuba.
I do want to do Cuba as well, but I want to do like Machu Picchu. I want to go to South America. I like to go to another continent. I've been to two continents. Now. I live on one, and I go to another one, but it'd be cool to go to South America.
I've been to South America.
I've never been.
The only two places I really want to go is Australia and Tokyo.
You know what? I tell you, I want to go to Africa.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind going to South Africa.
Even Morocco.
Maybe
would be
Morocco,
Cool, though. See,
yeah.
Morocco,
I-
Egypt would be cool.
Get some hash. Could
Egypt makes me nervous right now.
Yeah, it is a little torn, but you gotta see the pyramids. I think I'd love to see the pyramids
Yeah.
sometime.
I
You
can't.
know, I kind of.
That's ancient.
I kind of would be kind of apprehensive about going to South Africa because I know my mouth and I know I'll be like, you know what?
Yeah.
Cape Town's supposed to be awesome.
Now,
You'd be all right now.
Even then,
You'd be all right now. There's certain parts you don't want to go to, though. Obviously, fucking what's that little island? Madagascar. Like that'd be fucking.
yeah,
cool to go to.
Zanzibar.
Yeah, something like that. I think Australia, man. Everybody talk to everybody comes from Australia talk about how boring Australia is. Like it's just like two big cities. You
well, you
such
got
a-
cities on the coast, but the middle of the country
Yeah.
is either really cool or really scary because that's where all the deadliest creatures
Yeah,
on
every
Earth basically
deadly
live in the
animal
middle of Australia.
Tokyo would be cool though.
Tokyo is
Yeah,
good. Would be cool.
Tokyo.
I'd like to go to Japan for a while.
Yeah,
My
Tokyo.
buddy Billy, he goes to Japan all the time with his wife, who's from there, and he has such a good time.
What about you, Jeff?
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia? Yeah. Is that a
Because-
safe place to be right now?
I don't know.
Well, any place in Africa would be all right for me.
Yeah, probably.
Well, maybe. You
I
still
would
are
like to
American.
just-
It doesn't
I
matter
would
about the
just
skull.
like to
you
get,
get.
You know, that's a
Yeah.
big misconception because you know what? People, they're like, man, because every time, everybody I ever talk to, they say, when they go over to Africa, they say, man, it's a plane full of white people going over there to kick it. They're like, don't go to Africa. They actually, it's like a plane full of white people with a big disco ball on it.
I would like to get.
I just want to get on a plane with a disco ball.
Actually, hold that thought. I want to go to Zamunda.
like fucking. I don't know, 4,000 pesos
I want to go to Queens to find my bride.
and just wander around fucking Mexico, back streets of Mexico, just get drunk for like 2 weeks.
Actually, you're from New York City. How's McDowell's?
Wait, so I had a guy at my bar who was from Jamaica, Queens, and I said, "Oh, the land of royalty. I want to go there and find my queen." And the guy looked at me and he didn't even understand what the hell I was talking about. And I was like, "Oh man, I'll just go back to Zamunda." And I said that, and the guy still didn't know what I was talking about.
That's funny, dude.
Oh, made me
Great
feel
movie.
old.
Coming to America. Great
Well, it's because
movie.
you are. But-
Oh, fuck you.
Coming to America is one of
Was
the
Zamunda a real place?
No! Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Can I get one of those royal bags?
Could we
It's
stop
really
filming
awesome.
so we can all punch Nick?
I was just making sure. That movie was funny, dude.
But anyway, everybody, we're glad to be back, and we will see you around. Thank you very much
Peace.
for watching. Peace.
No, that's not worse.
Zamunda?
We were